A dramatic high seas showdown has captured global attention as US forces moved in on a Russian-flagged oil tanker known as the Marinera in the North Atlantic. The tanker, which once carried the name Bella 1, had already been under close watch for several days as American military ships and aircraft shadowed its movements across international waters. According to US authorities, the vessel was seized under a federal court warrant in an operation that brought together several branches of the American government, including the Department of Justice, Homeland Security, and the Department of Defense. Officials claim the tanker was connected to forbidden oil trade linked to sanctioned nations and was allegedly moving crude tied to Iran and Venezuela. This situation did not suddenly appear. Months earlier, the tanker had drawn attention while sailing toward Venezuela just before the new year. At that time, the US Coast Guard attempted to board it in the Caribbean Sea. The crew refused, changed course, and sailed into the Atlantic instead, while being tracked closely by American and NATO military assets. Since then, the vessel had remained under near constant watch. Images taken from the tanker showed tense moments as a military helicopter tried to approach and land on the ship's deck. These visuals fueled worldwide debate and raised major questions about maritime law, freedom of navigation, and the growing pressure surrounding global energy routes. Russia reacted strongly, calling the situation worrying and unusual. Moscow said the level of military focus on what it described as a peaceful commercial ship was extreme and unexplained. Russian officials argued that the tanker was being treated in a way that went beyond normal procedures and stressed that international maritime rules should be respected. The event unfolded during already heated international tensions. The US has recently intensified actions targeting oil movement linked to sanctioned countries. Within days of the Marinera incident, the United States announced the capture of another tanker, the Sophia in the Caribbean, describing it as part of what Washington calls an illegal dark fleet transporting restricted oil. The vessel is now under escort toward US territory for legal processing. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom has officially confirmed that it supported the United States in the interception of the Marinera northwest of Scotland. British defence officials said their forces provided what they described as enabling support, helping ensure the success of the mission. London stated that the operation was part of broader efforts to stop what it says are global attempts to